Good morning, I'm Elton Robinson with your July 29th grain and oilseed update. It's been very hot in the Mid-South. Spotty rains have helped many fields, but most areas report high temperatures and dry conditions. Scattered rain showers in Mississippi helped crops last week. According to county agents, the state's corn crop is quickly moving toward maturity. Dryland corn might be a bit short, but irrigated corn is looking respectable. In Arkansas, harvest of corn, grain, sorghum, and rice could begin in 3 weeks. Irrigated crops are looking good, but hot temperatures might have a negative impact on milling quality in rice. Many areas of the state could use a rain. According to the latest crop progress reports, nearly 80% of the U.S. corn crop is silking, compared to a 5-year average of 70%. 13% is in the dough stage, and 76% is listed in good to excellent condition. Nearly 3/4 of the U.S. soybean crop is now blooming, which is 10 percentage points ahead of last year at this time. 35% is setting pods, which is ahead of last year at this time, as well as the 5-year average. 71% is listed in good to excellent condition compared to 62% at this time last year. Nearly half of the U.S. sorghum crop is headed, which is ahead of last year and the 5-year average. 65% is listed in good to excellent condition. 84% of the U.S. peanut crop is pegging compared to a 5-year average of 75%. 66% is listed in good to excellent condition. 57% of the rice crop is headed, which is significantly ahead of last year and the 5-year average. 66% of the crop is listed in good to excellent condition compared to 68% last year. Now let's take a look at the latest on exports. The summary is based on reports from exporters for the week ending July 21st. Wheat exports of 550,000 metric tons were up 53% from the previous week and 25% from the prior 4-week average. Brazil, Japan, Chile, Taiwan, and Peru were major customers. Corn exports of 1.38 million metric tons were up 11% from the previous week and 5% from the prior 4-week average. Shipments went to Mexico, South Korea, Japan, Saudi Arabia, Colombia, and Taiwan. Grain sorghum exports of 172,000 metric tons were up noticeably from the previous week and from the prior 4-week average. After a week off, China is back in a big way, taking 171,000 metric tons. Rice exports of 29,000 metric tons, down 55% from the previous week and 69% from the prior 4-week average, were reported to Costa Rica, El Salvador, Canada, Mexico, and Jordan. Soybean exports of 698,000 metric tons were up 77% from the previous week and up noticeably from the prior 4-week average. China was by far the biggest taker, followed by Netherlands, Vietnam, Mexico, and Japan. Soybean meal exports of 229,000 metric tons were up 23% from the previous week and 35% from the prior 4-week average, with the Philippines, Mexico, Colombia, Canada, and Libya as major destinations. Soybean oil exports of 13,000 metric tons were down 56% from the previous week and 46% from the prior 4-week average. Mexico, Colombia, and China were primary destinations. Beef exports of 14,400 metric tons were down 2% from the previous week, but up 7% from the prior 4-week average, while pork exports of 19,000 metric tons were down 8% from the previous week and 1% from the prior 4-week average. Well, that's it for this week's report. I'm Elton Robinson. See you next time.